a while ago, like I said, I found a lot of people stop dropping and rolling. And it was stop, drop, and roll for money, blah, blah. And it was actually, like I said, there's a stop, drop, and roll scam and the pay it forward scam. And like I said, a bunch of people were stop, dropping, and roll for money, and people were watching them, and then they would transfer money into their bank account every time they did it, like $100 or $200. And then later on, some other people came to him and said, "Yeah, you can go ahead and do this. Yeah, you're in digital reality anyway, so nothing bad's gonna happen to you," or blah blah. And then they went and did something stupid and stole money or did something stupid for these other people, and then of course they went to jail. And there was also the pay it forward scam as well. Like I said, it turned out to be just a scam. A bunch of people were like, "Pay it forward, man. You need to pay it forward. Here's $50. You should pay it forward sometime." And then these people would pay it forward or whatever. They'd only do the pay it forward scam to people that actually had more money than them. So then where their return would be greater, and whatever. And then of course the people would pay it forward, and it's just a scam. Like I said, I used to know about all the different scams cruising around the world and stuff like that, and it's like, it's so stupid. It's like, whatever. All these little groups. Yeah, we get 50 guys together. We'll just do this. Ugh. Ugh. It's like, wow. Meanwhile, I'm Lucifer Star, builder of White Star Lines and LS Fleet and LS Steam Trains and all these other things, and had a colony ship. Meanwhile, there's all these people. I feel sorry for this guy. I feel sorry for this guy. You feel sorry for the creator of 12 galaxies and 12 types of life, and someone who actually had a colony ship and actually basically is known throughout the universe and has existed for over 100 trillion years. You feel sorry for me? It's like, yeah, well, Like I said, about the only thing I didn't do was basically run around and get really high and have drugs. And I couldn't really do that because I wasn't a biological or whatever, or like a human. Like I said, I had created the human life form type and the female life form type and 12 other life form types to go with it, or lots of different life form types throughout the universe. And I'm knowing galactically as well as, just on planet Earth. I said, many people thought, oh, he's just on this planet Earth. It's like, well, actually, no, I've created galaxies and stuff. And that's why I actually named this galaxy as the Milky Way, although it might just be known as Milky Way here on Earth. I did it when I was a child. Originally, it was called something else, but then we changed the name or something. And it might just be, the name change might only be on Earth. But anyway, like I said, I built lots of other things. I was taking a vacation as Brian, like I say. So anyway, all these people running around doing this, doing that. It's like, well, anyway, whatever. I don't really, like I say, what do I care? I'm 99 trillion years old, having been existed for thousands or trillions of years, and blah 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 blah, and had many different types of existence. One is stretchy, a silly, happy me. So, being silly and childlike as a digital format or digital life form, and one as whatever, and one as just whatever. Like I said, I don't really care. Like, it doesn't really matter to me. I named America and whatever. So anyway, being silly and ridiculous, or just going around going, oh, it's not true, it's not true, it's not true. It's like, doesn't really change the fact that it was true and is true. Like I tell Rodney a lot. Rodney's like, these are all just in your heads, really? Funny, why is there a White Star Line ship and White Star Line ships at the bottom of the water, and a Britannic and also what's it called, German Bismarck. The Bismarck was also named because of me, I believe. And there's 4 or 8 of them. And I think they were built by Germany, but also probably by Irish or Ireland too. Said I was very big into steam and whatever thing, ships. I think the Irish people might even use the Bismarck once or twice before it was converted over into a stupid cannon ship. I don't know why. Technically, they just cut the holes, the circles out, and took them to go build cars or something like that because the hull was so thick. I said they were trying to scrap it out, but they were having a problem scrapping the hull. Yeah, whatever. I don't really know. I really don't care. A lot of people are like, we don't know where it sank. We don't know where it sank. They knew exactly where it sunk. Anyway, other people were dumping gold out, to try and go back and reclaim it or find it later on. They never could find it. Whatever. Like I said, there's all this stupid shit going on. Like I would say to me, to many people, I'm the real Lucifer Star. It's probably better that my name was Brian. At least I got a couple years of peace and quiet and some semblance of a normal life. Not really, though. Like I said, it just opened the door for Godney and Rick Bash. All that shit. And probably just caused a nightmare for the Middle East. I don't know, what have they been doing? Like I said, I bet the Middle East probably doesn't know that there was basically just the White House in Washington, D.C. that's been playing with them this whole entire time. Fucking with them. Like I said, everything comes from, basically. I mean, it's always been the Congress in Washington, D.C. that's been fucking around with the rest of the world. It's always been the people in the White House that have been fucking around with everyone. Yeah, like I said, the White House, see, it's supposed to be White Star's house. But the thing is I never lived there. I never was there. I might have been there for a little bit, but not very long at all. It was just always built as my house. So technically, there was never any power in the White House or the Washington D.C. building. It was just supposed to be my house. So, like I said, in many ways, the White House was just always just a house. So they only said that I would be going to live there and blah blah, or something like that, but I never did. So, like I said, it's just a chair and a desk. It's all it is. It's all it's ever been. Anyway, whatever. And realistically, it was just the U.S. people fucking around doing stuff. The us people. You should buy this brand. It's made in the USA. You mean it's made in America? And it's not even made in America. It's actually made overseas. It's not even packaged in America. Anyway. And by the way, said by a wife of one of the military people where they were actually losing money because they were actually getting money from what they had been doing in Vietnam or whatever. Or how they had gone over and tortured some people or pointed guns at people or something like that. And they were just trying to get people to buy their particular brand.